What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on Attingham Park. We're back and working on some more of the farm. Excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna be working on the rest of the farm. I know it has been what, 2 videos. Anyways, I know Stone Valley hasn't been as frequent, but don't worry. Stone Valley is still a thing, and there will be another episode coming soon. I've just been working on some stuff kind of in the background with that series. Trying to get some progress made, basically, on the series. That way I can bring you guys back to it with something new and fresh. You know what I mean? So, yeah. We'll get back to Stone Valley in a little bit. So, I'm going to go ahead and just stay up here. And, no, that's not it. Go into construction, and I'm staying up there, that way I'm out of the way. So I could actually start kind of decorating up the driveway a little bit here. I don't know exactly what I want. You got the chickens. We could probably do something there. I know we definitely want something here, so maybe we start here. And let's go plants. We don't have any flower options. We got rocks, bushes, and grass. So maybe we just stick some bushes in here. Bushes, baked beans. You know what I mean? And let's take a small live or a small oak. See how in the way is that going to be at the gate. That's kind of... It's not too bad. Maybe we no, because it's sticking out into the road and stuff too much. It's a little too big, so these are a little too small. Could always go with some birch trees. I was kind of trying to stick with the trees that are in the area, but I do see some birch, I think, all the way over here. Yes, that is a birch tree. So we can do so. Oh, actually, there's some birch right there next to the farm. So yeah, we could do some birch trees. Right here. You know, that way we're not taking up too much room. Let's see what the big birch tree looks like. That's not too bad. We could probably go with the big birch tree, like right there. And then maybe take one of these. And actually, I have an idea now. We could do that. And, okay, we can't get rid of trees in construction mode, that's right. So we're gonna switch over to this, and excuse me, my goodness. I don't know what's been going on with my voice lately. Just strange things. Stranger Things. Good show. Great show, actually. That's not the button I wanted to push. This is so exciting to start an episode off like this. So, I'm gonna spend some time working on this, and I'll bring you guys back here in just a little bit with some progress. Alright, so I've gotten some work done on the house here. Let's go down and check it out. Oh, there's a bush there. So I've lined this little section right here with some tall trees that'll look very green in the summer or spring or whatever. So yeah, you come down, you got some rocks. I got a plan for that little rock right there. So bushes, little mailbox, all that stuff. You come in, and this is what I've gotten so far. I've just kind of stopped where I was at because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here. We could do some stuff up in here. You know, some little bushes and trees and trinkets and whatever. But yeah, back here we have the back patio. which we have a gate access to, and then a little yard or garden, as you would call it over in the UK. Yeah, so back here, this pathway comes up here, goes to this, and then it kind of branches off. You can just barely make it out, like it's been kind of sort of heavily traveled, but lightly traveled at the same time. This gate right here goes out back to the front. And then we're going to be adding some trees and stuff around here to kind of, you know, bring it all together, add some lights and whatnot. And I have the perfect light in mind for this farm build. So, yeah, this shed is just decorative. It's, you know, not useful, which kind of stinks. I wish these buildings were useful. Would be nice. But, yeah, I got some plans for some stuff around it. So, yeah, the pathway, I think I'll probably continue this pathway over here to there. But there's something I want to put right in here, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that just yet, so I want to hold off from bringing that pathway over there. So yeah, continue down this way. We got this big open area right here. I have plans to put some stuff in here that will hopefully generate some money. We'll see. Yeah, then we have just a little garage. This came with Attingham Park map. This was one of the buildings, and yeah, I kind of liked it. So why do the lights not come on? Sometimes you can hit R inside here and it will turn on the lights. Close door, switch hand tool. Okay, maybe the lights don't work, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll work with it. So yeah, we got this right here that we can store some stuff in, which will have to do with this little area right here. Yeah, we will look into what we're gonna. Sorry, got distracted there. What we're gonna do there, then of course we'll just add some little trinkets and whatnot all around. So yeah, again, if I think I asked last episode, I'm recording this video before that video has come out, so I asked for suggestions on what kind of ideas do you guys have for this little backyard area. So, you know, yeah, feel free to drop those down in the comments on this one as well. Yeah, and I'll take a look at the comments and whatnot over the next couple of days or so, and then we'll start to see some stuff pop up back here. I do have a general idea and plan on how I want it to look back here, but yeah, if you guys have some suggestions and stuff, we could definitely consider those and maybe add some flair to it. You know what I mean? Like this little area right here, we got to kind of figure out something for this. Yeah, and then back here we'll be putting some chairs and grill and all that stuff, little typical back patio stuff. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just drive on up to the farm area. Got our chickens doing just fine. Get out of the way, deer. So we got to kind of figure out what we're going to do next here. So let me think for a little bit. Okay, so today is the last day that we could do wheat and barley. So we need to get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and cultivate. I'm not going to worry about plowing. I'm just going to go ahead and cultivate these two fields. This field and field 9. And yeah, we need to get some wheat and barley down. So I think it was this field right here was wheat and the other field was barley. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing that we did last time around. But I'm getting low on fuel. It's no big deal. We should have enough. Should have enough. These are some kind of sort of small fields. This one is for sure. The other one is kind of sort of small-ish. Go ahead and do this side over here. So obviously we're gonna have to deal with weeds and stuff now. I should probably lime the field. It probably needs lime. I need to check. I do know that it's gonna need to be fertilized and all of that. So we're not running precision farming in this one. This one I just kind of wanted to not have to worry about precision farming. You know, depending on how far we progress into the series, maybe we can do precision farming later on. But there's just so many good maps that are coming out, you know. It's hard to just stay on one map for very long. Plus, I really do enjoy the humble beginnings. You know what I mean? Then after that, once it gets like really big equipment, I kind of start getting bored. You know what I mean? Like I just like old equipment, old small equipment, or just older equipment. Doesn't have to necessarily be small equipment. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The survival struggle, old school vibe kind of farming has always been appealing to me. And then once I get past that point, I kind of start to get bored. So I don't know. We will see. Don't get me wrong, I love the big equipment too. I love mega farming. That can be kind of fun, but at the same time, that can be kind of boring. Really quick, because you're driving straight down a field the entire time, running a harvester, plow, whatever it is. It's just a giant field. You go one direction, you get to the end, you turn around and go the other direction. So I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's got their own preferences, though. Everybody's got their own preference. Like I said, I don't mind the mega farming every once in a while. I would love to do like one of the Australian maps. That would be kind of fun. I know there was that new Canadian map that just came out that is just massive. You know, stuff like maps like that are kind of like those are like good for multiplayer maps. I don't know. It would be way too much for one person. Now, granted, people do play on those maps single player, and hats off to you. But, yeah. Did I miss a spot down here? How did that happen? I don't think so. I think it's just that part of the field cultivated a different way. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, we're getting down pretty low on our fuel, so we should probably get fuel. I should have fueled up at the farm before we left. That's okay. We can get fuel while we're in town if we really need to. Which we may not need to, because this tractor is just a beast. And it is pulling this thing no problem. It is kind of starting to turn yellow, though. The fuel there. Alright, so we'll go this way. If you don't know, there is another exit out this way to get down the road. But let's get over to field 9. Okay, working away here on field 9, getting some stuff done here, getting this field cultivated. We need to look into buying, as I said earlier, lime and fertilizer. Now let's check real quick to see what these fields need. If it gets done saving, there we go. So 44 is right there. We need It does need plowing, so maybe we should have went ahead and plowed. So that one and 9 both need plowing. So let's get rid of that. It needs rolling. Let's get rid of that. It does need lime. Both of them do need lime. And then what is that? Weeds? Yeah. So it does need lime. There's no fertilizer on it. It's gonna need plowing. So we'll worry about plowing next time, since we're already on our way here with the cultivating. So we will have to concern ourselves with herbicide this year. So we need to get some herbicide. Which we don't actually have a liquid sprayer. So maybe we need to look in the shop to see what we can get for as far as a liquid sprayer. We do have our spreader, so we're good to go there. So we could do lime and fertilizer. Just trying to think of anything else that we can get into today while I work our way at this field. Nothing that I can think of at the moment. This tractor actually pulls this cultivator very well. I mean, we're only doing 9 miles an hour, but it doesn't struggle at all, one bit. Kind of like it. Get this last headland done, and then we'll start our up downs. I don't know if I'm even gonna bother with the GPS or anything on this one. Like these fields are just so small. You really don't have to worry about that. Overlapping quite a bit there. Alright, see if I can get this correct. Yeah, there we go, that'll work. Got that field done. Didn't take very long at all, so we'll go ahead and get back to the farm here. We really do need to get these fields seeded. I should have actually done this before messing with the house, but that's okay. We can we'll get this done, no problem. It won't take long at all to get all of it done. So our chickens are good on food. We need to check in on our cows to make sure they're good. So maybe we should do that while we're over. No, let's get the fields seeded first, and then we will tend to the cows. All right, we're here with some lime. Let's go ahead and throw this lime down. Now it's actually not picking it up on the other field there. That's nice. So I know sometimes even if you don't own the field, it'll throw it on that field. But yeah, this will be just one pass here. Hopefully we have enough. I used the field calculator to see if, or to see how much lime this field was going to need. So we'll go ahead and turn like this and like that. Alright, there we go. We got this field limed. Let's get over to field 9. And then we'll go ahead and seed and then fertilize, and then once it sprouts, we need to fertilize again. Oh my goodness, I am just not paying attention at all today. I swear. I am just not paying attention at all today. Oh, this tractor really struggles to get out of that first gear there. Very strange. So yeah, we got 15% left, 2 yards, or whatever that is. I was actually just looking at the piece of property right next to our farm. It is the Brompton farmhouse, which would have been a nice area to start with, because it already had like a cow barn and stuff on it, but I am kind of really digging the way we got things set up at our farm. We may end up buying that area to just to like expand our cattle production, and I may look into putting some third-party stuff in here as far as production goes for, you know, animals, like possibly a slaughterhouse, stuff like that for, you know, meat and all that, so Angus cows actually have a purpose. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and start spreading lime. This thing has a massive spread on it. Shouldn't really take very long at all. If I run out, I swear I am trashing Field Calculator. It said this was how much we needed. It said this was how much we needed, and I actually had more than what it suggested, so here's what we're gonna do, just because it, yeah, it doesn't do the thing. What? Okay, maybe okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, instead of just cheating, how about I just do this, and we'll just bring in a bag of lime. That's actually twice now that Field Calculator has, and I've only used it like twice, or maybe 3 times, I don't know, but it seems like every time I use it, it's wrong. It is wrong. So, you know, just keep in mind when you're using Field Calculator, you may want to put more in that it's saying you need. And I get it, you overlap and stuff, and it's probably like super precise and all that, but still, it's like, it's worthless if it's gonna say you need X amount, and then you put X amount in, and it was wrong. You know what I mean? It's frustrating. It really is. Like, I feel like even if I was to do that with GPS where I have 0 overlap, I feel like it would still be off. But it's done and over with. We can move on now. Rant over. Yeah, let's go grab the cedar. So I've decided to put barley down on this field and wheat down on the other field. And here's why. I got a comment in, I think, last episode or the episode before, from Marcus, I believe. Yes. Yes, it was. Made the suggestion, why don't you use barley to feed the chickens and sell the wheat? You get more money. Well, yes, it is a very small amount of extra money. It indeed is fact. You get more money for the wheat than you would the barley. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to use the barley on the small field to give our chickens, and yeah, we'll use the big field to make our wheat and sell it. Sell all the wheat. That way we have more product to sell, I guess is what I was trying to say, but it kind of got stuck in my brain. Anyways, yeah, so barley on this field, wheat on the other, and then we need to look at possibly buying another field. I don't know where I want to buy another field at. Maybe 36 right across the street from us, I think would be a good option. It's kind of like right across the street from the Brompton farmhouse as well, which is right next door to us. So that may be a good option, since it's kind of like right there at the farm. There are fields like around our farm as well, but like our equipment is way too small for that, you know, size of a field. So we may hold off on those bigger fields that are like right next to our farm. But 36 seems like a pretty decent sized field, smaller field. I'll show you here in just a second on the map. I probably could have got that at a little piece without having to do this, but you know, whatever, I guess, right? And I had to turn around anyways, so I could have just turned around. But hindsight, Heinz ketchup is 2020. Yeah. Let's take a look at the map here. Okay, so 36 is right across the street from the farm. Here is the Brompton farmhouse. We are down here. You come up, then you got all this stuff right in here, which we can kind of have a little look around, maybe at some point. But we have 35. 34 wouldn't be a bad option. It's about the size of 35. So here's the thing. Our road ends right there. I think we can get, yes, we can get access to 34 from where we're at. I think there's a gate or something right over here. I know there's one to 40 right there. And then 35, of course, is open. I believe there's one right up here to 37. So in order to get to, say, fields... Oh my, I don't even know. We'd have to go look at this to see how we would be able to get to 32 and 31. But 34 might be good, 32, 31 might be good, 36 might be a good option. So this actually is entirely Brompton Farm. So it's 290,000 pound. We'd have to go with something like this at 41,000 and 41,000 would be some good options. And then this is all one big farm. Massive fields. So 36 is out of the question, 34 is out. So maybe 32 and 31. 32 and 31. So could buy all of the borderland for 183 mil. 47 is only 14,000. It's a very, very tiny little field over here in the village. Might be interesting, but it's a bit of a ways away for a little bitty tiny field like that. So, with that being said, 39 might be a good option. 41. 3. No, that's that entire area right there. 11, 10, and 8. 5 isn't bad. 59 on that one. So, to be honest with you, I really think that 32 and 31 are going to be our best options at the moment. So we'll look into getting those fields. I just spent way too long looking at fields. So, yeah, but now you guys kind of get an idea of how much some of the fields are on this map. If you so desire to play on it yourself. Just about done with this field. Putting the wheat down here. Definitely need to invest in a bigger seeder. Probably a bigger tractor as well. Actually, I think this tractor has 170 horsepower, or maybe it's 130. I can't remember. I'll have to double check, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see what our options are as far as cedars, which I don't think there is much within our horsepower range. There's that one little bitty spot right here in the middle. Let's go ahead and get that. And this down here, let's just make sure that's not... Yeah, that's just tire marks. Okay. Alright, so we can go ahead and turn off the cedar. We'll just keep that fence, that gate open. And let's get back to the farm real quick and check on our cows. Alright, we're back at the farm here. Let's go down the hill here and check on our cows and see how they're doing. Looks like we have straw in here, so let's pull up our animal menu here. Okay, these right here are the animal dealer cows. Don't pay no mind to those. Alright, this is where we need to be. Alright, so our food... We could put some more hay in. The straw is fine. Slurry. We're not producing any milk right now. So let's put some more hay in, at least, right? So we need to go get our telehandler and see if we can squeeze by out of there. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Plenty of room. Oh goodness. Gotta be careful when you come around that curve. Alright, see if we can get in here. There is a bit of a pain. But that's why we use the telehandler to reach out and grab it. Alright, let's see where we're at on the food now. We could probably use another one. It's a real pain in the butt to get in and out of here. Let's go ahead and get these two bales right here. You gotta do like 20-point turns to get in and out of here. Let's go ahead and bring that down so we don't smack the roof. I don't think it's gonna take all of these two bales. So we'll see kind of where we're at. Okay, so it did fill up. So we'll go ahead and actually take these two. And we will let them drop like that. And then we'll come in like so. And put them back in here. That way we know these two are the ones that need to go next. Not going to worry about straw. Looks like they have plenty of straw in there for now. Go ahead and pick that up, just so we're not dragging it. Alright, now you might be wondering, why don't we just leave this telehandler down here? You know, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I don't really want anything in there blocking that way because it is kind of a cut through. into the pasture if I ever need to turn stuff around, which I do think I am going to start doing, is just going through there whenever I have to go in, and because it's kind of a pain in the butt to turn trailers and stuff around in there because I made it way too tight. But that is okay. Make it work. I'm gonna drop that there. And shut that off. Let's actually hop in the car here. We'll just leave everything where it's at for now. I got some stuff to move around and whatnot, but let's actually go down to our new estate. Our chickens should be fine. We'll just go ahead and leave those guys how they are. Now, I do need to fertilize before next month, I believe. So, yeah, I'll get to that either off camera or first thing next episode. We'll see. But I do believe that is going to do it for this one, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Feel free to comment down below with any tips, tricks, suggestions. Don't forget to make any suggestions for this backyard area for our estate. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload my next video. And I will catch you guys in the next one.